don't know why I just said that, but what was I finna do? What was I finna do? What was I? Oh yeah, let me spark my stream up. You feel me? Let me start. Let me let me plug this in real quick. You feel me? Let's get it busting, Jack. You feel what I'm saying? You feel what I'm saying? Let me go here. Let's go here. And then let's go here. Jesus, this joint finna die already. Come on, man. The Hand of OG. Okay. Kind of crazy, but why is my fan so loud, bro? Alright, let's get it busting, man. We get cracking. Jesus, boy. Why is that so nuclear? What the hell is Elon Musk tweeting? Beheading innocent people in their hometown is what's making people angry, not social media. Yeah, I'm sorry, Elon Musk might be retarded. What's up, Lil No? What's up, A Rob? What's up, You Won't Find Me 9929? What's up, Monte? What's that word, man? Let me know where y'all watching the stream from. Let me know where y'all at with it, you dig me? We also streaming on Twitch. Y'all come to the Twitch. If you got Twitch, link should be in the description. Twitch.tv/Shot from the Shot, same as my YouTube name. You dig? Let's get into the news and see what we got cracking today. You feel me? This fan sound crazy, bro. What's the topic? We finna see right now, bro. Let me see. Let me see what the topic is, man. Fear Buck. Alright, hold on. Let me make sure. Boom. Okay, bet. Let's go to Fear Buck, see if he got some news. What? Ruby Rose dropping a men's stone collection. Yeah, okay. I don't even know about that one, bro. That's a little too nuclear for me. Castanet announces in-person streaming university app. Wait, Castanet announces in-person Stream University application review. What? In-person Stream University application review? Me trying to apply to Castanet Stream University in 2026. Oh, in-person applications. Okay. That is. I mean, damn. How many people How about racism? No, we're not doing that. Not to begin the stream. If something like that comes up, then we'll talk about it, but not right now. New York, LA, and Atlanta. Oh, this is tomorrow. So New York, so is this gonna be his first stream back? Castanet reviewing applications in person. It says it's going to be much watch content. People. Said people who prepared are about to get everything, and the person who didn't are about to provide the entertainment. Okay. It's tomorrow, so New York on the 12th, LA on the 14th, Atlanta on the 16th. Damn, bro. Okay. So pretty much his first stream back is gonna be tomorrow, I guess, right? Timothy Chalamet goes to the dentist and bangs his head against the wall. Played the piano in a Cauchy commercial. Okay, W Cauchy, I guess. Yeah, bro, what's good? Remember me? You finna watch the World Cup. You see what happened to the Bears? Yeah, I see what happened to the Bears, bro. And no, I'm not watching the World Cup. If I was to watch the World Cup, it might be America's game or something, but more than likely, probably not. I don't know. You watching the NBA Finals? Yeah, I've been watching the NBA Finals. I ain't gonna lie, doing the crazy part is it's my first time watching the finals since this is my first time watching the finals since I watched a little bit of last year's. Well, this is my first time watching the playoffs in general, like in its totality. Probably since I think the last time I watched for real, was when the Warriors won. When the Warriors won their title in 2022. Or was that 2023? One of them. 2022 or 2023. That was the last time I actually sat down and was like, yo, let me watch this joint. Archie celebrates Mexico scoring their first goal. Celebrating first goal in 2026 World Cup at Azteca, Mexico City. Did they all just go nuclear? Why he just throw that hot dog like that? Okay. That was pretty nuclear. Jeep is giving away 100 vehicles in America's legal. Wait, huh? Jeep is giving away 100 vehicles to Americans legally named George Washington in the United States. Wait, if the United States win the FIFA World Cup, so niggas just gonna change their name to George Washington to get some weak ass Jeep. It's probably gonna be like, you know what I'm saying? Whatever. Marlon proposes to his girlfriend. Big W's. Too bad Lakers ain't there. Yeah, that's a fact, bro. I wanted Braun to be there, man. So that's a lot of movement back there. Hell no. Said wishing nothing but happiness and a lifetime of great memories together. Said wasn't he last year using the little sis method on Yana? Jesus boy. Please, I need a I need a clean proposal, not the baby blunt type proposal from the celebrities, please. I'm honestly tired of it. The couple that somehow always get back together. Okay. Someone here with Rihanna not too long ago. Jesus. To my same bit that exposed him, by the way. Jesus, boy. It was his girlfriend in basic black shirt and sweats is crazy. To at least dress up one of the biggest moments of her life. Well, their life shit, not just her, my nigga. She won, he won. Man, W's. I don't really give a fuck about these comments. Said what I cooked this girl. This girl tried to expose him when he was coming up. He's gonna split checks 50-50 within 3 years. Damn, did she really try to expose this nigga? It was on some like, he did this or whatever. Lamine Yamal. Sitting in the grocery store in Oled, Throat, Walmart. What? Let me chill out, man. Who's dropping off show support for Carmelo Anthony? I stand with Carmelo Anthony every picture you see of this young black man. His head is up. Don't let them break you. Free him. Big W's, Bruce, Big W, Carmelo Anthony, you feel what I'm saying? The stage for the UFC event has been complete. Ain't this on the White House front lawn or something like that? In front of the White House or something? Yeah, it's in front of the White House. I ain't gonna lie, the shots are gonna be epic, bro. Fans were seen throwing items at Victor Wembanyama and the Spurs as they arrived to the hotel. Yeah, I ain't gonna lie, New York wild, bro. New York a little too wild for me, bro. I ain't gonna front. They be wildin'. Let's see what Yaxi got going on. Eric snuck into Mr. Beast's warehouse in an attempt to steal his 400 million YouTube subscriber play button. Estimated value, estimated to be $5 million in value. James Pat acts as overnight cleaner, swapped in a duffel bag while dusting the play button. Okay, W. Eric, I guess. Sorry, PK mainly shut down a man who asked him if he loves Israel, not knowing he is Palestinian. Jesus Christ. Yeah, I ain't gonna lie to you. That was a horrible first question of really you spawn into this area, and the first thing somebody asks you is, "Yeah, do you love Israel?" No, I don't. No, I don't love Israel. No, fuck them to be exact. Good on him for shutting it down. They always ask, "Do you love Israel?" No, we don't, bitch. You don't have to be Palestinian to hate Israel. Every country hates Israel. That's a fact. It said the world hates. Wait, the world hates Israel. Deserved. Large majority Large majorities in most countries have negative views on Israel. Let me see. Jesus, boy. Of course, there's gonna be some people that's gonna say very favorable and somewhat favorable in the U.S., which is crazy work. And then you got what 60%, 60, 65 Sweden. Jesus, boy. See, we gotta get more like these countries. We gotta get like Sweden, Spain, the Netherlands, Italy, Germany, Poland. They in the 70s, bro. God damn. No, we really gotta get like Pakistan. Pakistan is at 95%. So you telling me almost everybody in the country of Pakistan who they asked about Israel don't like them? That's big W's, man. We gotta spend up some W's for my Pakistanis. Shout out to everybody who has ever been Pakistani in my chat, man. I rocks with y'all. Malaysia. Shout out my Malaysians. Shout out my Indonesians as well. Shout out my Japanese people. Shout out Australia, Bangladesh. Who is this with this low ass percentage and shit? India. India is the motherland and Israel is the fatherland. Whatever that dumbass nigga said. Turkey, 97%? Oh my god. West Bank, East Jerusalem, of course. Damn, what the fuck? Is this almost this 50-50? 50-50 in Peru. Um Almost 50-50 as well in Brazil, Argentina, Chile, Mexico. Hey, yeah, this is a W, man. By the way, the only reason Central African countries love Israel is because they're not educated and think that Israel is like the ancient Israel from the Bible. So it's more so the effect of Christian colonialism in Africa, and how much a stranglehold Zionism has with Christians in general. Yeah, that's true. Also, most African countries aren't self-sufficient in no way. Everybody just come in and siphon all that shit off of them, and then they dip. You know what I'm saying? Said, holy fuck, why do they always ask, do you love Israel? Everybody in the comments had the same thing. Oh my god. Um, Asked the most Middle Eastern looking dude on the street if he loves Israel. Jesus. Said he didn't even hesitate at all. Against the guy's life. Said, who goes up to a streamer and asks him if he loves Israel? Hey man, they gotta stop doing that bullshit, bro. Israeli people, man, stop bullshitting, please. FaceMask reveals that he spent more than $300,000 on Chrome Hearts clothing over the years, and says his collection is now worth more than 7 figures. Okay, my nigga, why is he? More than likely, bro. He's saying they're willing to make me one of one things because I'm friends with them. More than likely, they not making you one of one shit, gang. It's that they gonna make that somewhere else, bro, and sell it to somebody else. Now I don't know. Most people be thinking they special. Like, yeah, bro, Louis Vuitton made me this one of one custom what's it call it bag, because unless you saying custom as in it got your name on it, which then it's like you can't resell this and nobody else is gonna wear it because they don't have your name. If you think they making you a custom one of one thing and they ain't making another one, bro, you sadly mistaken. Sorry. They're a huge brand. Why would they only make you one and they know they can sell more of these? I guarantee you, just like he just said, yo, I think they made 2 of these or 3 of these. Brother man, they made multiple of them bags, bro. I guarantee you it's somebody else with them shits. And they probably cooking this nigga. I know I'm gonna see a comment where they gonna say that this nigga is 40 and he's doing all this bullshit. Watch, bro. Said maybe time to sell it since you stated multiple times that you are in debt. So I mean, you could say something that's worth X amount, but are people gonna buy it? Yeah, that is true. I don't know how many people is buying that shit though, my nigga. I ain't saying that Chrome ain't really worth nothing, but I don't know how many people do you think are sitting around like, yo, I need to buy this Chrome shit, or I need this Chrome piece or that Chrome piece. I don't really think most people are doing that. At least if we doing common folk, like, no, nobody's buying that shit, gang. And most people don't really care. And if I'm being 100, if I think Chrome might be one of them things where if you a certain person that if you have I guess you could say a certain body type, or if you don't gain weight or fluctuate in weight, bro, then yeah, you'll be good. Because if you gain hella weight, bro, and you can't fit them pants no more, what you gonna do, my nigga? Like, what you gonna do? Throw them away and all that shit? Or be like, yeah, I gotta sell these, or these are still worth 15,000 or whatever the fuck. Here we go with some more bullshit. These kids are just fucking ungrateful and disrespectful. Let me see this shit, bro. Jesus Christ. This nigga keeps saying he don't care to go back and forth with these niggas, but continues to go back and forth, bro. How about you just leave these niggas alone, bro? Whether they saying something about you or you saying something about them, it don't really matter, my nigga. Somebody got to be the bigger person at the end of the day. Guess what? If you start responding to people that saying negative shit about you, more than likely, especially if y'all internet personalities, it'll blow over. They'll be like, I bet. Eventually, they'll grow up and stop doing this. You know what I'm saying? What's that word, though, Jake? How you feeling, broski? I think he might be thinking that these niggas are gonna praise him and suck his meat every chance they get. Gang, they not gonna do that, bro. Especially if they felt like you wronged them or fucked them over in a way. Like, nigga, they not finna be like, oh my god, bro, yeah, he's just the greatest person in the world and he showed me so much. My nigga, no. Could you also have done great things for them? Yes, but could the bad probably outweigh the good? Also, yes. So things can be true, man. And then you talked about it. Like, oh, do you really want to talk about this? No. But I'm going to talk about it anyway because I know people are going to see it, and then it's going to keep going back and forth, and I'm going to keep talking about it. Jesus, boy. You just did it. I Hopefully somebody in the comments say the same thing I'm saying, bro. So I guess Rice Gum was right. Hey, relevant old man. Trolling banks during an announcement in the group. I don't give a fuck about this, bro. Fuck all that. I'm not finna. This nigga Arky going crazy. Okay. I don't care about that. Bro, Kai, when did you go announce? When did you go announce the what's it called this, man? That's what I want to know, bro. XUC drops a heated take saying professional Fortnite players can go pro and any other video game. Said the best gamers all time are Minecraft and Fortnite players. Said if you remove RTS MOBAs, a Fortnite Pro can go pro in almost any game. What is his chat saying? Say yeah, maybe the average player, but not pros. Agreed. Question marks. Nope. Did you even watch the video? Just Fortnite. I mean, I guess, nigga. I don't really know, man. I don't know what it takes to go pro in most games, so nor do I care either. Never forget when the Klay Thompson look-alike YouTuber Big Dogs TV got banned from the Golden State Arena for life. How he easily walked past security and started shooting hoops during the 2020 NBA Finals. I remember this video, bro. This is legendary. Like, how did they not know that this is not Klay Thompson, bro? Like, people are so easily fooled, game. He do look like Klay, though. So what do we do? So many security guards probably lost their job this day, which is crazy. Deion Sanders. Deion Sanders' daughter, DeAndre, doubles down saying that she could have dated all kinds of athletes and celebrities, but mistakenly chose to date her baby daddy jockeys because she dates based off of love. What was the point of saying this? So people always say I could date anybody athlete. True. I did love not many true because I fell in love. I fell in love and was sold a dream. Later, find out I was just a rebound. I was so in love. I loved her. I ignored everyone. My friend tried to tell me. Even his ex tried to tell me. Matter of fact, Said she wrote a whole song about it, and I still convinced myself that what we had was real. Just felt her disappointed. Honestly, I need some time. Well, you're an idiot. Jeez, that's Barbara. That's Barbara Bipp cast a spell on him. Wait, what? Wait. Hold on, bro. What did he say? Umda. What? Nah. We gotta go back, boy. What did he just say? Umda Bigala Dang wanna fuck him? Who is that? Who like nigga is he talking about Devon and Bubba Ray Dudley? What is he who is he talking about? What? Nah, gang. I ain't gonna lie to you, man. He would have had to go ahead and get out of my career with all that bullshit that he just said out his mouth. That's too nuclear, bro. We can't be doing all that. USA to be in group at the World Cup. What is the odds? The bomb just went off. Hmm. Okay. Decent odds, I guess. Love the profile, by the way. Appreciate that, Just Player. I don't know if you're still in here, but appreciate that, man. Let's do. Let's knock out this Kenneth video. Addressing the allegations by I'm not Kenneth. Let's see, man. Let's see. Let's see him address these allegations. I'm not gonna lie to you, bro. The fact that her name is Kathalina really is very, very shocking to me, bro. Kathalina? They could have just named her Catherine. Come on, man. Black people always gotta add some extra, some Enas or some Ias on the back of something, bro. Why did he just repeat that twice? Did he forget to edit that out? Whatever. Yeah, you know they came through. They was like, oh my God, we gotta go ahead and support her real quick, and you feel me? Yeah. Shocking. He has more subs than she do, which is crazy. Well, the overwhelming amount of people that sub to him during the whole thing of her getting exposed is nuclear too. He had like 18,000 subs. He got like 50 some thousand now. W2 times speed. What? We ain't know all that information. Okay. That's nuclear. You found what in her camera roll, boy? Come on, man. This is getting nuclear about a minute or the seconds. What the hell is a YouTube manager? She got caught cheating on her cousin or you? Well, maybe she was cheating on both of them. I don't know, man. This is too nuclear. Mm-hmm. He pissed off watching this joint. He got every right to be pissed off, so let him rock. Okay. Wait, what note? What is they talking about? What note? You can share. You can see. Look, this is why I've always said this, bro. Apple might be the most nuclear, the most diabolical product to ever be made and put on Earth. What do you mean you can share a note and other people can type on the note with you? What? I thought that was just, well, maybe it's because I've been an Android user probably for the last 15 years of my life. Well, really for a large part of, I don't know, whatever, bro. But what? They both collaborate on that joint, man? You know what I'm saying? It's not even nighttime. Why you all tired? Just stop dick riding. Shut up, nigga. Okay, she just lied. She said she didn't have sexual intercourse with anybody outside of her relationship. Okay, is that why he said that she on her cousin and it wasn't her cheating on him? Was the relationship with her cousin or was the relationship with him? Because if you saying that you didn't cheat on nobody outside, well, you didn't sleep with nobody outside of your relationship, you were sleeping with your cousin, man. What are you talking about? I seen this. She talk weird as fuck. I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. A big the way people talk. I ain't saying I talk the best in the world, but certain people talk like she got that like speech impediment talk, and I never really liked them kind of people. How didn't he see that? Getting some food, going to my college campus and hoop. My uncle and son came to pick me up at the airport. My friends, da 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 da. Okay. Damn. Of course she manipulating you, nigga. My mother. Oh, the white girl that was on here saying that her mama disowned her and all that, and that she had voicemail. I kind of always wondered like that. Like at least during that time, I'm like, why is old girl coming on here saying that she got disowned by her mama and saying that she got voicemails from her mama saying some whole like nuclear activity and that she was like, yeah, I'm disowned and shorty and I don't really rock with her. Like, what are you? And you being her friend, let me throw that in heavy quotations. Why would you go in there and say that? What was your point of saying that stupid shit? Okay, so Shorty did lie then because her mama wouldn't be disowning her and saying that, oh yeah, you bogus for doing this X, Y, and Z, yada yada. I can't. Well, I'm pretty sure she probably would chastise her for this goof ass shit she was doing, but they wouldn't have been calling and threatening this nigga if she disowned her because she wouldn't have gave a fuck. She'd just been like, all right, whatever. I'm not claiming you no more. So Shorty must have did get on here and lie about that goofy ass shit. A lot of that shit be for clips, as I see now. You know what I'm saying? You're Indian, right? No, bitch ass nigga, I'm black. Fuck. Shout out my Indians though. Facts. iCloud Pro, iCloud Plus. What is that? Yeah, that's because she knew she was like, I bet I got a whole bunch of niggas that's on some simp shit following me and watching me and gifting me and giving me money that I could just be like, yo, you know what I'm saying? We broke up, and they gonna get on that beat. Oh my god, he didn't deserve you. I do. Let me go ahead and send you $500. It's like, come on, man. That's too much meat sucking. They doing a whole lot of meat sucking, bro. Which can I blame her for doing what she did? As far as getting that money from Buddy them, not really, because if they gonna send it, then she gonna take it, of course. So yeah. see, see, now this is where it gets crazy. I know for a fact there's no, well, I ain't gonna say no man, but no nigga in his right mind is ever gonna be like, yo, he got a girl, he like, yo, let's do this content, we know this gonna get clicks. Really, the reason that people would do that is to get clicks and views. Yo, let's do this content where, like, okay, we a couple, but we gonna put in the title or in the words across the screen that, yo, I'm doing this with my cousin, and it's eating food, and it's like you eat the food out the other person's mouth. Nobody's thinking about doing no, and he black. No black man is thinking about doing that, bro. I'm sorry, bro. You can farm the relationship girl content and churn butter off that, bro. Don't nobody need to do no cousin activity, family member, step brother, whatever the hell. Come on, lady. Why are you lying to us? Come on, bro. I know he not doing that, man. He too black. I think that's what happens when you when you do the whole let me farm this whole incel community group of niggas who sit online, and it's like they basically are like how they basically, well, she basically would be like they online girlfriend, which is how she's received her bread and all that. Hey dude, what you streaming? I'm doing reactions right now, bro. You on twitch.tv/out from the shot, man. Same as my YouTube name, links in the description. You can no caller ID text message somebody, bro. I'm finding out too much stuff about technology right now. This is kind of crazy. Maybe I've never just been in this deep and trying to do all of this, but okay, no call ID calls. Yes, that's been a thing since probably since phones been around. At least since you could see who calling you by name. No caller ID text message. What? I'm not following. I'm not following or subbing to anything, but I would like to talk to you and learn. I would like to talk to you and learn something new. Uh, okay, my nigga. You, how am I supposed to respond to that, bro? I guess, bro. Stick around. I don't, nigga. I don't know, bro. Shout out to you, bro. Well, yeah, I can. I probably can maybe agree with her on that. Like her and the snow cone bitch or whatever the case may be. Her doing the whole, I guess you could say, trying to farm this shit for like some paper or whatever. I mean, it's on the internet, so everybody doing it. I mean, even I did some reaction shit to it. I'm doing a reaction right now. But how would I say it? I would say you going around doing the whole, yo, she did this and X, Y, and Z and woo woo. I would say this nigga has more so uh how would I put this? He has more of a reason to do this because he was directly affected. Shorty was indirect, I guess you could say indirectly affected because they were friends. I'm throwing that in quotation because I don't know if y'all was really friends. You feel what I'm saying? So yeah. Yeah, let's see how you abused her, man. Okay. I feel him. I feel him. Yeah, using that as a manipulation tactic is like the worst shit in the world. I don't know why you doing that. You know what I'm saying? People really battle mental health activity and people really do be out here taking their own lives. You playing with that just so you can get somebody to talk to you is really weird, gang. Come on, bro. You gotta tighten up. You know what I'm saying? Maybe she should have offered him like some neck or something. What was her point in saying that though? Like, I met him when I was 18 and he was 21. What? And like, man, you just said that she said that like she met him when she was 12 and he was 18. Ma'am, you grown as hell. I'm sorry. I know TikTok and like these other places, Twitter and all that, make it seem like 18, 19, and 20-year olds are pre-pubescent toddlers. They're not. They're adults. I don't know why everybody make a big deal. Like, yo, when you hit 21, you really an adult. Bro, the only difference is, I've said this before, the only difference between the 18-year-old and the 21-year-old is one can buy alcohol legally and drink legally, and one can buy a firearm legally. Those are the only two differences. And if you can say get in the club, but some people who 18 can get in clubs and all that too, ID, whatever, fake ID, but those are the only differences, bro. Other than that, you're still in the dough. If you 18, you go out here and you kill somebody, gang, guess where you going? You going to the penitentiary, bro. With everybody who's 40, 45, 60, they got 45 to life, 30 to 60 years. Like, come on, bro. What are we doing? I don't even know why him even having to explain that is like crazy work. That's how you know how you know the world. Like, I don't even know when this started though, game. When did it start where people were like, yo, 18, 19, and 20 year olds are children, and until you hit 21, you still a kid. Like, I mean, I get it if you're talking mindset wise, but once you 18, bro, you can go get a credit card, you can buy a car, You can rent an apartment. You can get all that, bro. When you 18 years old. Now, would you know what to do with all that when you 18? Probably not, bro. But you can do all of that, bro. 18 years old are adults. Like, I'm sorry, bro. I'm never that's never gonna be a thing with me where it's like, yo, bro, they 18, they still a kid. If we speak in mindset, yes, me being 26 now, thinking back to me being 18, yes, I was a child as far as mindset wise, still childish. But if we're being 100, I was a full blown adult, bro. If I would have decided, yo, bro, I'm finna commit my first armed robbery soon as I turn 18, and I get caught by the police gang, I'm going to jail. They not gonna be like, man, he only 18. Nah, we gotta send him back with we gotta take him to the Audi home. He gotta get juvenile life until he 21, and then he can go home. No, bro, you're an adult. Sorry. Yeah. Yes, Muslim. What? Muslims ain't got nothing to do with this. You like jazz music? Sure. Yes, I know she's reading the script. Reason being I know she's reading the script is because she's going like this. You guys, everything that was going on in my relationship, it was extra abusive. And then she do one of these. She looked down at the piece of paper or the phone and whatever she's using, and it's like, oh my god, okay, these are my next words I gotta say. And then it's a cut, it's a jump cut, and then yeah. And guys, this was the next thing. Woo wati bam, and yada yada yada. Boom. Look, jump cut again. Yeah, I already knew she was reading off a piece of paper. See? I ain't gonna lie to you. This was nuclear. I ain't gonna lie. I was saying this like, bro, if she was gonna come back, I felt like her first. I thought if she was gonna come back and she was gonna try to drop allegations on him, I thought she would have tried to like call him a geech. Like that would have been. I think. I feel like that would have been funnier, at least for my own personal. Like I wanted to watch the reaction of it. That would have been funny to me reacting to it. But her doing this is like, nah, bro, that's not funny, gang. You can't do that. Like this is now like serious. You spreading false allegations on this black man's name. Come on, bro. Let's not do that. Address the gay lord accusations. My nigga, go ahead and address them, nigga. You are you a gay lord? Is that what you telling me? Big Geech man. Wait, hold on. Do you think it was weird? Do you think it was weird of you to force me to smoke slash drink? Uh, I never smoked a full blunt before. How often you smoked? I smoked my last one. And smoke where? I smoked a lot without you knowing for the bet. What? Yeah, I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. I don't mean to keep pausing, gang, but those type of people are never good individuals. If I'm gonna be honest with you, bro, this is coming from somebody who I can count on. If I'm being 100, I could count on both my hands actually. I was gonna say one hand, but both my hands. How many times I've ever drank in my life, gang, and I'm 26. Smoking on the other hand, I've smoked a lot more times than I could ever remember. Nobody ever forced me to do either one of them. No, it was always a me thing. Me choosing to do this or me choosing to do that or whatever the case may be. And I've seen individuals force like pretty much peer pressure individuals into doing said drugs or whatever the case may be, or like trick somebody into doing something or whatever the case may be. It's like I ain't never rocked with that, bro. And I think I'm glad that I was one of them people that nobody could ever make me do something that I didn't want to do. Like I had ample opportunities to smoke weed before I ever started smoking, and I never wanted to do it until I did, and I was just like, all right, fuck it, today I'm gonna do this shit, bro. If I can smoke some weed, I'm gonna smoke that shit. But ain't nobody was ever like, here, bro, you don't want to smoke, bro. You being a lame, bro. That's so lame. Like man, shut your bitch ass up, nigga. W peer pressure. What was he ripping wires out the wall? See, he should never admitted that. But what? What was he like, George St. Pierre? What was he putting on like a full Nelson or some shit? Like what was he doing, man, nigga? You finna falsely accuse one right now. What? Nah, I ain't gonna lie. He was dealing with a complete weirdo. Why would somebody be like, yeah, man, I want to see you blackout drunk. I want to see you get drunk. I want to see you get so drunk that you don't even know what to do yourself so I can manipulate everything that you ever wanted to do in your lifetime. Man, come on, man. That's too weird. I ain't never, you know what I'm saying? Like, I've never heard nobody say nothing like that, bro. If this is true, this is a great big weirdo, bro. You know what I'm saying? She needs to be like jailed. You dig me? I think if I'm gonna be all the way honest, just to give my opinion here, I think it's because either well, this probably has a lot to do with her and her cousin as well. She's probably always having sex with her cousin and just overly sexualized and whatever the fuck the case may be. But her being sexualized in general, as far as niggas probably commenting shit on that, but like, oh yeah, I really like you and all this extra bullshit or whatever the case may be. That's probably a large part that has to do with that type of activity too. For me on that. Did this fucking door just open? What the fuck? What is this? I thought this was a wall the whole time. Yes. I've been looking at that the whole time. He cuts on his side. Okay, now this floor is wet. I don't know if this is blood. This is kind of blurry, but this floor is wet, bro. I think. Maybe I'm tripping. Am I tripping? What is this? I need him to explain. What? Oh, she bogus, bro. I'm bleeding everywhere. You still better dick me down, bloody and all. Huh? This ain't do. I ain't do all this work for nothing. Oh hell no, boy. That is disgusting. Hey, shout out to my vampires out there, bro. But my nigga, come on, bro. Like, oh, she's like, yeah, if you don't have sex with me on my period, you gonna think that means you think of me as disgusting. Bitch, because that is disgusting. What do you mean if I don't do that, I think of you as disgusting? That's just like saying, as a nigga, yeah, if you don't eat my ass after I doodle, then you don't think of me as disgusting. Doodle, disgusting. Period. What? Disgusting. Both are nasty equally to me, if I'm being honest with you, bro. Like, what are we talking about? What are we like? What? That's disgusting. Because she's just trying to make you look like the most shittiest person of all time. You feel me? First of all, bro, why is motherfuckers typing books, bro? I'm never reading this. This is not happening, my nigga. Like, no. That's too many words, gang. Like that all them words could be said over a phone call in person. Like there's no reason for me to text all them words, gang. No. Nigga, you wrote her he wrote her five pages. Hey yo, my man. Nah, bro. This too nuclear. Why she write this? Did she highlight these joints too? Like, come on, bro. Bro, how many pages is that? Bro, there's no way he wrote her a 10-page essay. There's no way he did that. There's no, it's too nuclear, bro. Come on, bro. No, no, no. This is like movie. This is like now. This is egregious. You know what I'm saying? Not the most egregious thing in the video, but come on, bro. Why is she steady thumbing through these pages? Like, what is she thumbing through a check? Like, who made that song? Who made thumbing through? I forgot who made that song. Is that a cat? Damn, thousands of dollars from her mod, boy. And then what? He trying to crack or something? W gestures. Okay, I'm gonna comment on this. I'll never understand the people that can sit down and like, I'm not saying on like even I guess you could say even on a live stream, but on a live stream, it's like I guess you could say maybe a little different, but people who can actually take their phone, sit down, press record, and like start shedding tears, it's like always nuclear to me. Why are you posting that? Like, and then do she got a wig on top of her head, bro? What is this? That's not that. I ain't gonna say that. That's fine. Well, I know she fronting her move, so it's like, come on, bro, what are we doing? In my house, by the way. Yeah, I don't know why she keep doing the whole fake crying voice, man. You ain't dropped no tears yet. Come on, man, you got to do better. Like this is like how the white people do it, and they do the. I just wanted to say, I, I am so sorry. And then they get to talking all normal, and you don't see not one tear fall down their face. You be like, why did you just do all them ugly ass faces to make it seem like you was gonna start bawling in tears, and you didn't cry? Come on, bro. Motherfuckers need to bet like they need to go to like the acting classes for crying. He sound like that one girl, the one door that say, "I'm the victim." Remember? He pulled that card, man. W victims. W victims. Yeah, I said the same thing. Her best bet, she should have just came out and said that he was a geech and that he was on boys. I still feel like that would have been better because then it could have been a toss up to like, oh yeah, she cheated on her cousin, but is he really a geech? Boom. I'm sorry, bro. That would have just been funnier, bro. That just been a funnier thing. Her going this route is like, come on, bro. We kind of predicted this one too. I didn't predict this one. I'm not gonna lie. I'm pretty sure other people did. They was like, oh man, come on, bro. More than likely he exposed her for this. She probably gonna come out and say that she was assaulted or whatever the case may be, or that he assaulted her. But she should have just been like, "Yo, he was like messing with boys or something," and like that would have just been a much better. What would you say? A much better lie, because then somebody could have been like, "Oh, let's try to debunk this or whatever," or he could have debunked it or some shit, and it probably would have got a lot more views too. But yeah. Yeah, I ain't gonna lie to you. I said that from the jump. He got every reason. Most people would be like, nah, bro, you should keep this off the internet or whatever the case may be. Because then she could have, if she would have did the whole mental health hospital thing, and then came to the internet and tried to, let's say she would have said this whole allegation thing first, then he would have came out and did the whole yeah, boom. She kind of would have still been like winning in a sense because he got to respond. You know what I'm saying? It's kind of it's one of those things where it's like whoever gets to the internet first is who the people believe pretty much, and the women kind of always beat the niggas to the punch, if I'm gonna be honest with you. But she kind of probably was just like a little slow with it. You know what I'm saying? I don't think she expected him to do this, which is why she had to go to the people to be like, "Oh, write me up some shit that I could read and make the video." Yep, I said that. Mm-hmm. Um, I'll pay for everything. I'll pay for everything. I'll take us to Mexico. I'll get you into Stream University. I'll get you a Hellcat. I'll get you a Hellcat you wanted. Um, I'll get you that golden doodle you wanted. I'll get you the world. You don't have to do anything for me anymore, please. Just know I need you. Uh, tell me you're there. Da da da. Okay. See, so she was offering to get this nigga to Stream University, get him a Hellcat, and get him a golden doodle. I don't know what the hell that is, but shit, shout out to him, I guess. It's probably other people out here struggling with that too, bro. That we just don't know them because they ain't on the internet with it. Big W's. What, boy? He got he got videos of who meat? What you gonna say? Oh my god, bro. He got videos of her cousin meat, boy. That's nuclear. Let me not laugh at this situation because it's serious for him, but come on, bro. That's something I could have did without that information, gang. That was too crazy. Hold on, man. That's crazy, bro. I ain't gonna lie, that was the WPR recovery team, but that was also kind of terrible. Um, Your setup looks just like room 40. I don't know what that is, but shout out to you, I guess, my nigga. Cough free. What, nigga? What's your order from Red Lobster? I never been to Red Lobster before, gang. Never ate that before. I'm gonna just say that. Shabbat Shalom. Damn, this nigga got timed out. Jesus, idiot. I don't know what you told me Shabbat Shalom for, bro. I'm not Jewish. Shout out to you, I guess, my nigga. I'll untime you, though. Don't know what the hell you said that for, but up to you, my nigga. Damn, he taking it to court. I caught you. Jesus. I know he probably was thinking like, damn, what is she gonna say, man? You feel what I'm saying? You are my favorite. You are my favorite streamer. Love from Tel Aviv. Uh, Shout out to you, man. Fuck Israel, by the way, but shout out to you. Yo, W Kenneth, I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. You feel what I'm saying? Big W's for my guy. He came out here and did this. Damn, this video almost got 1,000,000 views, 9,000 comments, and he almost got what 60K subs. Jesus, boy, he is going nuclear. I ain't gonna lie. If I'm being honest, he probably checking a bag off this off this um off this drama. And I did say one of them. I think I mainly might have said her, but I was like, yeah, bro, somebody gonna drama farm this, and they gonna make some paper. Which I'm pretty sure her video probably got a lot of views too, but him responding got hella views. You like the Oscars? I didn't watch it, bro. Who's winning the NBA Finals? And you can't say the Knicks. I mean, shit, maybe the Spurs might come back from 3-1. Maybe they will, maybe they won't. I don't know, though. Probably the Knicks, though, gang. Check out my content. I make funky, fresh Fortnite and Rocket League videos. What would you rate it? Shout out Fortnite and Rocket League, bro. I'm not going to check out your content, though, because I'm currently streaming, but shout out to you, my nigga. You know what I'm saying? And your content making and shit. Feel me? I ain't mad at you, brother. Do your thing. What was I finna watch next? Let's go with this Chiefs video, bro. You're a real one, G. Appreciate that, bro. Appreciate that. Make sure y'all like the stream. Make sure y'all subscribe too. LeBron moment incoming. Shout out Brian, man. Fair didn't know if your computer was free. Yeah, I'm currently streaming. I'm streaming on Twitch and YouTube simultaneously. But yeah, I would check out your content, brother, man, but I can't. Not at this moment, my nigga. Maybe when I get off stream, I'll do it. Still no guarantees there, but yeah. You feel me? Come on, man. Let me close this window, game. Alright, let's get into this cheats video, man. You seem like you don't get stressed too often. Cheek what? Cheek chakra is aligned. I mean, I guess. I mean, I get stressed, bro, but not about not about a lot of things, bro. It might mostly be kind of content related or certain other things in life, but more than likely, I'm not really too much on the stressing side, but I do get stressed sometimes. Streaming is also another way for me to kind of de-stress and not deal with all that shit. So yeah. Do you stream on Gmail? Nigga, what? Let's get into this Cheats video, man. This doesn't look good for Gen Z by Cheats. Let's do it. Wait, what was that comment? Don't forget the price of having hobbies, AI rising RAM prices. Yes, a fact. I feel that. W's. That's a fact. Yeah, I ain't gonna lie to you. I think a lot of the mental health things for Gen Z might come from, and I'm kind of in between that era of like millennial and Gen Z because I was born in 1999, so a lot of things that millennials was growing up on, I also grew up on, and then when the internet came, I kind of had to transition into that wave too. So I understand this. I think a lot of this might be from the cost of living. Also, maybe it's just, I don't know if it was just us, but I feel like Gen Z went through a lot of the world is gonna end on this date, this time kind of thing. And it was like, yo, bro, also the pressure of having to live up to certain expectations or having to do certain things that previous generations already did, buying a house, going to college, um, getting a good job or reaching a certain place, married, whatever the case may have been, bro. I feel like a lot of that has a lot to do with mental health as well, from being 100. Yeah. Yeah, I ain't gonna lie to you. Dang, voice crack. Yeah, COVID also did that. COVID did a number on people. That type of world crisis, like this type of thing that only hits every century, bro. That was crazy, gang. Not knowing whether the world is ever gonna be the same or whether the world is gonna recover from this. people, you can go out in public now and still see people wearing masks. Still, people, you can still find people that still taking COVID shots. I forget the dude name, but he on his like 27th. I might be exaggerating that, but he on like his 27th or 30th um vaccine, what you call that joint, like how they went through different stages of the vaccine, like you get this one shot, then you get this two shot, then you get this three shot joint. He on like number 475, which is like, come on bro, you had to worry about getting shots and all that. That's too much, bro. Ew. That's true. Nigga, is this Asmongold's room? What is this? True. Yes, which is crazy. You are, if you one of them people, and I ain't gonna lie to you, I kind of sometimes be feeling like that because I will see a streamer talking about something or a video that I'm watching, and it might be a reaction about something that's happening online that other people have seen or been seeing, and it's all type of facts on it, and I'll be like, I'm not on this side of the internet. How am I not like what? Why do I see this? And I kind of be happy too because it's like, okay, I don't see all of this stuff, so me being privy to it, like fresh on stream, I get like a raw, like my actual reaction to it or whatever the case may be. And then it's also counterproductive because it's like you doing social media, so you kind of should be up to date on everything. It's too much, bro. Bricks and minifigs. If Charlie talk about something, it's like, okay, I didn't know this was happening. This burnt peanut, weird avatar person, that goofy. Like, come on, bro. Facts. Facts. Yeah, all these AI data centers, health things. Oh my god, bro, the amount of videos, and I ain't gonna lie to you, this has been over the past couple of years, but the amount of videos that I've seen of health products or stuff that you're supposed to eat, high protein, how many grams of carbs, how much fat or protein you supposed to eat. It's like it's so much, bro. The ingredients on the back of things, hydroxynated carbonate, Robert Flovin. It's too much, bro. You know what I'm saying? Come on. So if the speed of light, if the speed of light moves in a small circle, wait, if the speed of light move in a small circle could go beyond itself, that's a dumbass question, bro. Like you gotta retype that one, bro. Ew. Come on, come on, cheats. What are we doing? I think I ain't gonna lie to you. If I'm gonna be honest, this part of Gen Z, I think a lot of men have fallen into this category as well. I'm excluding myself from this because I'm not doing all that, bro. Like that's too much for me. I mean, I'm not saying that you can't cut off friends who are like terrible people or who don't really. How would I say? I can't say who don't serve you no purpose because that's hella self-centered. But who you like okay, let's say maybe you had a friend or somebody that you may have bonded with or whatever over certain things, and those certain things you may not do anymore, or y'all may not do together anymore, so y'all kind of drift apart, and y'all friendship was kind of built on this foundation of, oh, you do this, I do this, we do this together, X, Y, and Z, and y'all kind of just stop being friends. It's like a high and bad situation when y'all see each other. Maybe one person still participate in these endeavors or these festivities and you just don't. So it's like, all right, cool, see you later. I rock with you still. You my mans, whatever, whatever, boom, bam, bop. But this and what he's talking about, cutting people off for inconveniences, I'm gonna be all the way 100 here. Shout out to the ladies, but this is y'all. This is y'all through and through 1000%. You know how many times I've got on the internet and seen two females getting into it, posting little slick shit about each other on Instagram or maybe a Twitter or whatever the case may be on a story and being like, yeah, I don't rock with such and such. I'm paraphrasing, but they go more in depth of posting like, oh, you was really never my friend if this what you felt about me, and oh man, females really be fake and they'll really do this to you and y'all really wasn't cool. It'd be a whole lot of that, and I'd be like, damn, gang, you was friends with this person for like 5 years, and all of a sudden one random Thursday, and y'all just like not cool no more, and y'all don't talk, and then they might end up becoming friends again in like 3 years, and it's like, what are you doing? I'm not doing that, bro. It's either I'm friends with somebody or I'm not. That's a fact. Yeah. Yeah, I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. I'm glad I don't have this relationship with with my friends and my homies. It's a yo, bro. I'm gonna say how I feel about something. You gonna say how you feel about something. That's kind of gonna be, it is what it is. Or you can tell me how you feel about me, or whatever the case may be. Differences in opinions and all that, because that's how it's gonna. That's how it always should be, though, bro. Also, you should never agree with everything that your friends think or do, and they should never do the same, vice versa, because it would mean nothing. I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. World Cup season, big bro. Yeah, I seen, bro. Yeah, that's true. I would say this about parasocial relationships with people who are celebrities, essentially. I guess you could say throw quotations around celebrities if you want to, or public figures, whatever the hell you want to, whatever the hell you want to call it. parasocial relationships have always been a thing. Just like he popped up the One Direction band, and you had all type of shit. Big Time Rush, Victoria Justice, iCarly, Drake and Josh, all that. You had parasocial people back then. It just wasn't fully accessible. Like there was no all. Everybody can show up to a red carpet event. Everybody knows where this is hosted, and everybody is waiting outside of their hotel rooms and wanting to take pictures of them or take pictures with them or seeing them out at this restaurant and getting pictures with them or you know what I'm saying? That was never like everybody couldn't do that. Everybody didn't have access to that because everybody didn't have those type of connections. But when people did get those type of connections, when the internet blew up, it was like, yo, I can go here and see my favorite streamer right now, present day type activity, and I'm 5 minutes away or whatever the case may be. You know what I'm saying? Korea versus CZE happening right now live on TV. Yeah, I seen it, bro. Well, I didn't see it, but I know that that's happening. Jesus. I ain't gonna lie, most of them people are kind of like very shitty individuals themselves because that rubs off on people in real life. See what I'm saying? Like the fact that I forgot who it was or what streamers it was or who whatever, but I remember seeing streamers having to explain to they to their audience and to their community that they are not friends with them. I thought to myself like the fact that you have to explain this means either you built a very parasocial audience or people are just like this in general and I just don't know it. Like the people that watch you should know. Y'all don't know me from a can of paint. I don't know y'all from a can of paint. You just watch me on a TV screen or on a phone screen or on a setup and I provide you entertainment. The trade-off is I provide you entertainment, you provide me viewership in which I'll monetize and get paid from, and that's about it. Not saying that I could care less about you, bro, but it's one of those things where I really don't know that you exist outside of me streaming and outside of you watching my content. You don't know I exist, which is a thing. I remember talking about this on stream too. I don't even mean to keep pausing, bro, but man. And this is why I say, I'm in that middle section of, and I think a lot of Gen Zers have this bad, but not me. I'm in that middle section of millennial, like back half millennial, Gen Zer, like the stuff millennials grew up off of. I also grew up off of, and then the internet came, bang. I remember when Vine hit the 5 or 6 second videos, and it was kind of like brain rot. But you can watch Vines for a little minute. Then they had the hour long compilations and all that, bro, that you can watch on YouTube. So it was still like it's still brain rot type of terrible content. But TikTok put this in a whole. They took it and expounded upon it and blew it up into a whole new wave, which some and most people call it having TikTok brain, in which you can't pay attention to long form content. It has to be broken down into a 30-second contextualized video in which they give you all the information in under a minute in order for you to pay attention. I'm not one of those individuals. I've stated this on stream. I'll say it again. I can scroll on TikTok for a maximum of maybe 30 minutes and under. I can't scroll on TikTok for too long, gang. I don't know, maybe this is just like maybe this is the I don't know what this is that I have, but I have to watch short form content, bro. I can't watch it for too long. Crazy part is I put out short form content as a person that does content. I have to put out short form videos on platforms, whether it's Instagram, YouTube, or TikTok. I have to do that, gang, because that's how most people keep up with all the bullshit or whatever the case may be. But damn, bro, I can't do it myself, gang. I don't see how other people do it. Yep. Yeah. Yep. Not to me. Like most people wouldn't be able to sit down and watch a cheats video because, and I ain't gonna lie, I also think the fact that most people can't watch long form videos on YouTube in large part has to do with Mr. Beast. Mr. Beast, I ain't gonna lie to you. Shout out Mr. Beast, shout Mr. Beast. Shout out to you, bro. But you re-rocked the whole YouTube game into a frenzy, bro. If you ain't got if you ain't got heavily edited loud bangs, explosions, explode screaming. If you ain't got all that in your videos, gang, people are like, oh my god, I can't watch this. This is so boring because I don't see bright colors and explosions like I'm watching a movie. That type of activity, bro. Mr. Beast, you nuked YouTube with that one, bro. And it got all the smooth brain people thinking like, man, this content is boring because I don't see bright colors. Come on, bro. We got to get up out of that, man. Yes, I would say that's the most, how would I say this? That's the biggest W from short form content. Is that you can scroll and see a whole lot of political propaganda in real time and know who's lying about what and who's not lying about what. And see a bunch of people break it down and what it means and all that. That's a W. But other than that, it's like no. Yep. What's my man's name? What's my man's name? Thomas Massey. W. Thomas Massey. W. Tucker Carlson too. Sub, little sub. True. True. Yeah, I think most people's I mean, to I guess you could say not to most people's surprise, but to some people's surprise, a lot of people that are in that Gen Z era do feel like, yo, bro, it kind of go back to the depression thing. They're like, yo, I deal with depression and X, Y, and Z, and I don't want to pass this down to my children if I have that and all these X, Y, and Z. It's like, come on, bro, you can't be worried about all that. That's not something people worry about when they do it. It's like starting a family is kind of like beyond most people at this point, bro. Let alone you got the feminist movement and you know what I'm saying, the niggas that's looks maxers and taking testosterone and being infertile and listening to all these goofy ass people. A lot of that is shout out to my white niggas. A lot of that is from y'all, but like come on, bro. What are we doing? My nigga, like it's too much stuff that's being it's it's too much content that's being like smashed into people's brains, and then everybody just like, oh my god, bro, I shouldn't start a family because one day if my wife she might be a whore and also my kid might be stupid. It's one of those things. Like, come on, man, you can't worry about that. Yep, that's true. W video cheats. I ain't gonna lie, cheats always dropping some bangers. That's a big W for cheats, man. Let me go through the comments. Let me see what comments they left. Sometimes I think the internet ruins everything, but then again, the internet is just a tool. Wait, the internet's just a tool. It just highlighted the stupidity, and that's a fact. My chance of getting hired is more possible than my sister having a boyfriend. Jesus Christ, bro. So I don't have a sister. Jesus. One one false thing is that you need to be online all the time to have friends. I ain't gonna lie. I think that is crazy amongst most people who are Gen Zers. If I'm gonna be 100, that's nuclear, bro. I ain't gonna lie. Well, this is just for me. Maybe certain people who are that later half millennial. If you were born like 97 or maybe like 96, 97, 98, 99, maybe even people in the 2000s, you like, well, maybe people in 2000, just the year 2000. I can't really go beyond that. That back half of the 90s and that first year 2000, I think we might be the only people to be like, all right, look, I remember having to make friends without the internet, and then you also remember having to, well, I guess you would say, quote unquote, making friends with the internet or on the internet as well. You feel what I'm saying? Like I still know what it feels like to meet people outside of the internet in real life, talk to them, have conversations, not have like, oh my god, bro, did you see the latest TikTok? Look at this TikTok dance I seen. I know what that feels like. You know what I'm saying? I'm glad I was blessed with that, bro. You know what I'm saying? We can't do anything because our parents and grandparents ruin the future for us. Uh, because we can wait. What? Said the best we can do is wait until our generation has full power of all the world's decisions. For now, we'll just survive and wait. Then again, I think that could also be a detriment to Gen Z. If I'm gonna be 100, bro, it could be a detriment to Gen Z because Gen Z got a lot of like, oh man, bro, this is what I think. That's what I think, and it's too much of that, bro. Um, the Frat Tat Unity intro song in 2026 subbed. Vine was like a wither. Vine was like a wither. Vine was like a wither. Then came the Witherstorm, which is TikTok. Um, we used a fine bomb to split it into three, which is shorts, reels, and TikTok. Yeah, that's a fact. I ain't gonna lie. He kind of hit the nail on the head, bro. Shorts, reels, TikTok, and Vine pretty much was the start of all of those. Um, so I guess I'm the rare exception of Gen Z who isn't ruined by social media. I would say this too. Like I ain't gonna say ruined by social media for myself. Social media has ruined a lot of things. I guess you could say kinda for me, but not really. But I'm not the person in Gen Z that's ruined by social media as far as short form. I can't sit down and watch short form content. I'm a long form content Andy. I don't have TikTok brain. I can't. It's like, oh, 30-second video every 6 seconds for my brain to be simulated. No, gang. I can sit down and watch a 17-minute video or an hour long video and be like, damn, I ain't gonna lie, this hour long video kind of just felt like 20 minutes to me. Maybe I'm a special exception or rare exception or whatever the fuck the case may be. They fuck Gen Z. I ain't gonna lie, this Jet Friendzine dude, he make great videos too. I low key want to start doing some of these. I ain't gonna lie. I feel like those would be dope, bro. But yeah, this gen is cooked. Um, my President Larson appearing in the Chiefs video shocked me. Said, am I on the wrong website? Yeah, that's a fact. That was kind of crazy. I'm gonna put this video in that too, though, just cause I do want to kind of watch that. I'll watch that one too. Do you believe in aliens? Not really, but kinda, I guess. Have you ever watched Irishman? It was like 3 hours. No, I ain't gonna lie. I tried to watch that movie. If I'm not mistaken, I think I tried to watch that when it first came out. If I'm not mistaken, didn't it? It might have dropped in theaters, but the first time I tried to watch it, it was on Netflix, which was like 3 or 4 years ago. I tried to watch it, and the beginning half was a little too like boring for me. The movie kind of started off too slow, so I'm like, nah, I don't want to watch this anymore. You know what I'm saying? But would I probably watch it one day? Maybe. Depends. Jesus loved us so much he died on the cross for our sins. Yeah, that's a fact, Aiden. So I think it came out on Netflix during COVID, but yeah, I feel that. Yeah, it's a fact. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, it probably did come out. I thought I remember seeing it on I don't know. I thought I remember seeing it like going to the movies and seeing like how they had a posters on the wall of the movies that's either coming out or that came out already. I thought I remember seeing that. But yeah, I tried to watch it on Netflix, but I never could sit down and watch it, bro. It should be. I don't know if it's good. It should be. Maybe it isn't. I don't know. Shout out to them though. Shout out to um who was I shouting at again? The Irishman. Shout out to that man. Let's watch this video by the duck. My girl's watching Love Island. That's the dumbest shit on the planet. I remember who the fuck was watching that shit, bro. I forget who was watching that shit, but that show is popular. I think it was popular a minute ago too, but it is what it is. Me personally, I can't really do the drama shows and all that, bro. It's not really my thing. If I'm being 100 with you, I can't really watch like Well, I ain't gonna say I can't really watch, but it's been a minute since I've sat down and watched like a movie or a TV show. It's been a while, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you. I think based on the fact that we just got done with the Gen Z video, I think the part of Gen Z where I have been what would you say? Well, I have been affected is I watch a whole lot of content, gang. Like the amount of time that I spend on YouTube is probably very concerning, gang. You see what I'm saying? Like I don't really, and it's movies on YouTube as well, but I don't really consume that much like um movie TV show content. I don't really consume that much shit. I ain't it had to be something that really piques my interest type activity. You feel what I'm saying? Yo, bro, stop touching yourself. Excuse me, my nigga. Come on, bro, stop coming here with that dumb shit. If I slap you, my nigga. Let's watch this video about the duck. The biggest judge on the internet by the duck. Let's see what he got going on, man. You dig? I ain't gonna lie to you. I think maybe the Chud and Chad and all that bullshit came from the Looks Maxer community, and like Looks Maxers, come on, bro, y'all gotta stop with these bullshit antics, bro. Maybe it's just me though. Like they really be pissing me off with these words, gang. Mm-hmm. Whoa. This is kind of like another version of like the LARPing type activity, I guess. See what I'm saying? Maybe I'm not. You feel me? But yeah. Jesus. Where the fuck is he finding this at? I ain't gonna lie, this video is kind of like the last video I just watched, which is why I don't really have too much commentary for it. But yeah, uh, mm, I guess. Yeah, this is crazy. Yeah, I ain't gonna lie, those type of people, you gotta get rid of them, gang. Like the people that be like, yeah, man, I'm so overly parasocial. I gotta show up to this person's crib, and hopefully, I never really understand what's the goal though. Like, what when the person shows up to the so-called famous person's or streamer's house or whatever the case may be, do they expect like a warm welcome? Like, yo, bro, come on, bro, yeah, come in, man. We fuck with you, yeah. You watch me and shit. Come on, bro, I rock with you heavy, man. Yeah, you my man's now. No, that's not how that work, gang. Like, why do people think that's okay or that's cool? Like, whoever started doing that, bro. Like, come on, gang. You are what's wrong with the world, gang. Come on, bro. What the hell is that? I'm not even gonna say nothing, bro. I'm not gonna say anything. Yeah, come on, bro. We got it. People that be typing books and all that. I don't care if you're in relationships, neither. Stop the book typing, bro, and either get up with this person in person or have an in person conversation or talk over the phone. Typing books and people reading it is too crazy. These people, I ain't gonna lie to you. How would I put this? These people are just as worse, but they're a level above terrible. Yeah, they like might be a level or two above the people that show up to motherfuckers' cribs and like do the weird shit. They're a level or two above them niggas. Like this is weird. Nah, that's nuclear work, bro. Jason, my nigga, but come on, bro. Why y'all doing the whole oh my god, man. Let me go ahead and send her death threats real quick. Like, how are you that deep in? If he not doing this, why are you? You know what I'm saying? Even if he was, it'd be terrible, but come on, bro. We gotta tighten up. What's your favorite color? Green. Yeah. I ain't gonna lie. The crazy part is I've gotten one of those like messages or whatever the case may be. Like on Instagram where somebody message you like, "Hey man, I've been seeing your content and I wanted to tell you that I could help you grow and all you got to do is text me back some shit." And I'm like, "What the hell is this? Like, why are you texting me this, nigga? Get the fuck on." Yeah, shout out to the people that be doing the whole meme coin investment. Let me rug pull this meme coin bullshit, my nigga. But y'all gotta stop that, man. If you was gonna create a fan base just to put out a fucking meme coin, like you're a fucking loser, gang. Come on, bro. The amount of money that you made with that meme coin, most people not making that much money. It's not like you finna get 50 to 60 million dollars on making a meme coin game. And I'm not saying it's impossible, but some people probably could. Everybody's not getting that though, gang. Some people are rug pulling meme coins for like 60K. If you put out good enough content, bro, you can make 60K gang within a month. Rather than you rug pulling this meme coin, I guess within like a couple minutes or whatever the fuck the case may be. Yep. This has been going on for a long time though. These are the type of individuals, bro. You know when you see comments like when people leave like nuclear comments up under somebody picture up under somebody post, and either the creator of the post or somebody else that's commenting on the post as well comment up under the crazy comment, and they be like, "Yo, you need to go outside and touch grass." He's the if you need to go outside and touch grass was a person, that would be it. Like, what do you mean you met a female streamer and you went up to her and you hugged her and you came in your pants, my nigga? What the fuck are you talking about, boy? Huh? Look at this nigga. He seemed like the type of nigga that'll do some shit like that, boy. Like, come on, bro. And he one of the niggas that got the side tooth joint that poke out like he a dinosaur. Man, these people piss me off, bro. Like, come on, game. What you talking about? You busted a nut when you hugged her, man. And he said this all smile showing his teeth. No, nigga, that's weird. Like, did you pay attention? Look at his face. Look how he just looking like, yeah, that's so normal, man. That's, you know what I'm saying? No, nigga. No, he wasn't. I don't think. I don't know if he was drunk, and then you got this old nigga sitting over here next to him, and I know this face. I could tell like this ain't just his skin. He doing one of these. When this middle part of your face scrunch up like that, he got glasses on, but I know he's thinking like this guy's a great big fucking weirdo. Wow. Nah. You could tell by the way he looking like, yeah, yeah. She probably that bitch probably look like me. Come on, gang. What we talking about? You tell me we see hot, bro. That don't even make it better, bro. No. No, bro. Come on, gang. This man, oh my god, bro. What? What is he talking about, bro? Yeah, come on, bro. What? What? Oh, I remember this. I remember this. I don't know why I thought that this was the burnt peanut dude, but just without the peanut filter thing on, I guess. I didn't know who that was, but I'm seeing it now. I'm seeing it. You know what I'm saying? The duck video, my nigga. You feel what I'm saying? W video, bro. This is pretty decent. Um yeah. Let me see if there's something else I want to react to before I jump up off this joint, man. I don't really want to react to the Darian Fox thing. I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. All the RDC joint. I gotta watch this RDC skit, man. Who you talking to, bro? Looking like my gay teacher. What? Come on, man. You just in here dick riding. So I don't know what you talking about. Just got here, but God bless you and your family, bro. Appreciate that, my nigga JJ. You know what I'm saying? You need you need the hot top fade. Bitch, this not 2011, 2012 Dick Rider. No, we not doing high top fades no more, bro. Nobody rock that shit. Meat sucking, pole riding ass bitch ass nigga. Stop saying shit to me before I slap you. Let's see what my nigga Antonio Talks got going on. Okay. With the 2000 NBA 2001 finals hat on. That joint kind of clean. I ain't gonna front. Even DIE white supremacists have white fatigue. Antonio talks. Let's see what he got going on, man. This photo is crazy. Jesus. I think I did see this clip, Sneeko. I ain't gonna lie, low key. I've seen multiple clips of Sneeko, at least far as recently, where he have been cooking. It's a lot of Caucasian people that watch him. He have been cooking them though, gang. I give him that. He been cooking their ass. I ain't gonna lie. He cooked them. The person who donated that bread. I want to know when he responded with this. What was they thinking? Like, damn, I ain't expect him to cook me like this. I expected him to agree with me. It's like, come on, gang, you got to do a whole lot better than this. Not to mention that 60% of sexual abuse crimes on either women or children are done by Caucasian men. But I ain't gonna get into that one. You feel what I'm saying? I know they like to bring up that black people are 13% of the population and commit like 60 or 70% of all crimes. It's like, my man, please don't bring up percentages of black people doing anything, because if I start bringing up percentages of whites, it's gonna get crazy. You know what I'm saying, y'all got some crazy activities going on, bro. You know what I'm saying? If you don't believe me, shout out Jadion. Go check Jadion's page and see how many him doing the prayer catches. I want you to tally up how many whites he catch, how many Hispanics, and how many blacks, and you can combine blacks and Hispanics, combine us, put us in the same like minorities, and then tally up the Caucasians by themselves. Have fun with that. It's gonna be a lot, bro. It's gonna be a lot versus very little. Trust me. I ain't gonna lie, bro. That is crazy. They do be crying like, "Oh, stop generalizing us," while generalizing like all black people are idiots. Like, come on, bro. You generalize everybody else. As soon as somebody generalize you, it's like, nah, bro, you can't do that to me. Come on, gang. Tighten up. It is though. They trying to exterminate and replace the white race. No, nobody's trying to exterminate and replace the white race, gang. Y'all just not having children, which is y'all fault, not ours. Nigga. It's not. I think Sneeko said that in the clip too. That's what I low key kind of remember. He was like, "Yo, gang, it's not nobody's fault. Like, who you gonna blame? It's black people's fault that I can't get a girl pregnant. Like, it's your fault, gang." It just goes back to the previous video I was just watching. The whole looks maxing, take testosterone, take steroids, be infertile. Now I can't have children. And if you Caucasian, you expected your girlfriend to be like, yeah, he can't have no kids, but yeah, I'm just gonna stay with him. No, bro. What are we doing, gang? She's gonna go and find somebody. More than likely, he might be black. He might not be. Might be another white boy. See, there we go. I was just saying that, and that this is what this is the clip I watched too. They do. I seen that. It's the dude running around. I don't know his name, but he was running around with the this little pamphlet or this like book thing that he made with laminated papers and all this, and he was showing white women like, oh yeah, do you date black guys or some, and he was like, look, black people have like low IQs and they're stupid and X, Y, and Z, and it's like, come on, bro, what are we doing? I never understood how Caucasian motherfuckers could be like, yeah, man, black people, you guys do this, you guys commit these crimes, and you guys are very bad human beings, and we hate you guys and we don't like you. Okay, cool. Why do you every day obsess and think about black people? The people that I hate, gang, you know what I'm saying? Which is only three of them: Jerry Reinsdorf, Cody Parkey, and Jay Cutler, all for three different reasons. And it's nothing about their skin color. It's about ownership of team, missing field goals, being a terrible quarterback. I don't think about them people every day. Now, if their names get brought up, I'm like, okay, yeah, I really hate this motherfucker. But I'm not thinking about those people every day because I don't like them. I don't like thinking about them. The fact that I even said their names right now pisses me off. Come on, bro. You see what I'm saying? You don't think about people that you don't like. What are we doing? And then they obsessed with, like he just said, Stigo said this. They're just like he said, they obsessed with the looks maxing and all that shit. Like, there's no reason that, and this is not me hating, but there's no reason that a nigga like Clavicular should be able to obtain the audience that he has. Like, people watching him and being like, oh my god, I love looks maxing. I like the fact that he do the bone smashing and he take testosterone and he's 19 years old and he can't have no children because he's been taking testosterone since he was 14. I should do the same thing he's doing. It's like, damn, boy. Men being that obsessed with other men is crazy work, bro. Like, why would you want to do that? That whole, I ain't gonna lie to you, it was a lot of people saying this and a lot of people was disagreeing, but that whole looks maxing community of men telling other men how they look, what tiers they fall up under, all of that is gay. I'm sorry. It should be women doing that, bro. And then men should be telling women how they look. No men should be telling other men, ranking them in category. I'm not saying you can't tell another brother like, hey man, you looking fly, bro. You looking good, haircut. You feel what I'm saying? You got that shit on. But you telling him he got a recessed maxilla, his cheekbones don't sit up high enough on his face. Like, do you want to sit on this man's meat game? What are we doing? That's too crazy for me, bro. I've always thought that. Maybe I'm an idiot though. That's crazy. You want to know what's crazy? White people will talk about black on black violence a whole lot, bro. I never hear them mention school shooters, gang. And in a place like Texas and Colorado, where this is prominent, almost all of these people are Caucasian. Caucasian got they got access to guns, and a large part of them shooting up schools be, you have no friends, you don't know how to socialize with people. People think you corny or lame or ugly, and nobody wants to talk to you. No male friends, also no women like you, gang. Why is that? And that's not black people's fault. Black people, black on black violence is, oh man, I hate you. You from this block. Damn, I don't like you over this. Let me go kill you. But these two people that's trying to kill each other, at least for the blacks, these niggas is getting hoes. Even though it's like, I ain't saying all of them, but for the most part, most of these niggas that's doing this, because this is a fucked up thing for the black community. We got to get past all this and we got to do better. But it's like, yo, my nigga, you know what I'm saying? These niggas can go out and get women. In large part because they doing this shit. Most women would be attracted to that or whatever the case may be. Yada yada, whatever. That's besides the point. But these niggas don't have that problem. They have friends. They know how to go out in public and socialize. If you don't know how to, somebody going out and shooting at another person, you gotta be. And I'm not talking about a school, but just sliding on somebody else, bro. You gotta be somebody that know how to socialize in some way, shape, form, or fashion. You dig what I'm saying? Like it gets to a point, bro, with these Caucasians, bro. Come on, man. Y'all gotta tighten up for real, and stop getting everything that's black in the world: tires, people, hair, anything, skin. Stop thinking about it, please. Mm-hmm. Yep. What's up, obscure? I ain't gonna lie. When Sneeko said this was like a truth nuke that I don't think they really like. It's probably so many people that after he said this that called him brown and hated this nigga. I should have. I ain't gonna lie. I think this clip might have been on Twitter as well. I should have checked the comments of that joint because I know I might do that after I get off here. But I'm gonna have to check them comments. I know they probably call all types of names, gang. See what I'm saying? I think that might be Sneeko's greatest gift and curse. The fact that he could kind of do the both sides of the coin type thing where he can get online and he can talk about how white people are also like idiots and do all this stupid ass shit and obsess over nothing and whatever the case may be and do the same thing for black people. You know what I'm saying? Which he been doing this with black people for a little minute more than whites. But the white people that be getting on his ass about calling him brown and all saying he's stupid and whatever the case may be, he be on their ass. That shit's crazy. he was cooking their ass. he he was cooking them niggas. Yeah, his whole chat was spent. I ain't gonna lie, the dude that was sending him TT. First of all, this nigga was TTSing him like $30 every time. Why? Why would you be TTSing somebody $30 every time if you hate this person? That's a little strange and odd to me, but Dubai, Dubai, my Bugatti. I'm sorry, bro. Every time I see Andrew Tate game, I can only think of a couple things. I think of Dubai, Bugattis, Pagani, money, fame, horse. Six things that Andrew. I swear to God, every time he opens his mouth, one of those six things that he's gonna say. He's gonna say something about one of those six. It's like it's impossible for him not to say that. If somebody gave him a task all day, you can't say nothing about either one of these six things. his head would explode. Damn. W. Fred Hampton, man. And he from the wreck. W. Fred Hampton, bro. God rest his soul, bro. That's just crazy. I ain't gonna lie, bro. That's one thing that I forgot what president had said it, bro. But he was like, I think he said the greatest fit to the United States is black unity, and he ain't lying, bro. I ain't gonna lie. I seen another video. I think this was either yesterday or 2 days ago. I think that's another reason that the United States don't want to let Larry Hoover free, bro. They don't want to free him, gang, because I think they feel like, oh, he still has the power to command um people to join forces on some like black motherfuckers. Like, yo, I y'all stop doing all this stupid shit. Let me holler at y'all real quick. By the thousands though. This is not no a couple hundred motherfuckers. I think people are still listening to that nigga, regardless of age or whatever the fuck the case may be, because he's still that boy. No bullshit. He still holds that name. Whether it's like, oh, he dropped his flag and he not the leader of whatever the fuck. That don't even matter. The fact that he's black and he has this power, it's not like, nah, I'm not letting you free, gang. You know what I'm saying? How's it going? It's going pretty good, bro. Jesus. Like, was he hanging out the window? What was his purpose of driving through here? Thank God. Leesburg. Damn, W chocolate woman. You feel what I'm saying? I kind of thought this was Serena Williams, but this hair is crazy. I likes that. I likes that right there. W chocolate sister. You feel what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? That's nuclear. that's a big W. I ain't gonna lie to you. Do you know how uncoordinated you have to be to have a AR-15 and for you to be shooting at a group of black people? Maybe because it was nighttime. Shout out my black people, man. Shout out black skin. Um, that he didn't hit nobody, but you have to be hella uncoordinated not to hit nobody with an AR style rifle, my nigga. And then this black man with this do rag on, he came and shot the shit out you. Well, I guess you could say luckily he didn't kill that nigga, but I guess unluckily he didn't kill him. Said, mind you, she just graduated high school. What the hell be going on in South Carolina, gang? I mean, it's bullshit that we having in here in Chicago too, man. We just had some shit where some white boy just fucking burned across downtown and shit, like, well, in Grant Park and shit like that. Like, I don't know what the fuck made him do that goofy ass shit, but maybe he was trying to like assert his dominance. But it's like, come on, bro, what the fuck are you doing? You fucking up the environment, my nigga. Like, we don't really have bold ass Caucasian people like that down here, man. You get your occasional you have your occasional Caucasian motherfuckers and couple like Hispanics that might do some wild like hate crime activity, but it's like, come on, bro, what are we doing? I ain't gonna lie to you. I've been stopped by the police a number of times throughout my 26 years of living. Never have I ever seen the police stop somebody and they in the motherfucking Cadillac. I've seen a gang of unmarked cars though. There being a lot of shit like Jeep Rubicons, Ford F-150s, shit. They might be in a motherfucking RT Charger or Challenger too. But in one of these weak ass Cadillacs, first of all, my nigga, if you driving a Cadillac and it's not a CTSV, you bogus as hell. Only Cadillacs you can get away with is CTSVs, gang. You know what I'm saying? Other than that, you drive Cadillac, you bogus. Or an Escalade truck. Like the Escalade joint, you know what I'm saying? Them joints is tough too. How you doing, my man? It's my birthday. Appreciate that. Well, I said appreciate that. I'm doing pretty good. And happy birthday, Rory. Facts. big W's for my nigga Antonio. I think it's his name, right? Antonio Talks. Big W's for Antonio Talks, man. You feel what I'm saying? Great videos, my guy. Let's knock out this RDC video. This will be my last joint for the day. W 3 hour stream too. Kind of didn't feel like 3 hours, but yeah. Said how De'Aaron Fox and the Spurs were in the locker room after game four, after losing game four to the Knicks. About RDC world, man. Let's see what RDC. Mark them make some. Mark them make some nuclear skits, bro. What is he doing? Oh man. You messed up too. Man, I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. Fox, that was a boneheaded play game. You were supposed to get that ball, dribble it back out, let them foul you. Even if you would have allocated on one of them free throws and 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 made the other one game, they still would have had to come down and hit a shot, bro. And you would have had a better chance on guarding and either them making the three, making the two, or missing, getting the rebound and putting it back up, you still could have probably went to overtime or something, bro. But come on, gang. And I'll get your spot. I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. This nigga Mark is crazy, bro. He crazy. This ain't your Fox. The head coach. Oh my god, bro. The amount of opportunities that this man had when they was up 29 points to call several timeouts. When the league got down to 25, 20, 15, 10, you decide to take a timeout when they get the lead to 5, bro. No, you should have slowed that momentum down when they got to 20, bro. Also, Spurs, y'all should have stopped shooting all them threes. Like, stop shooting threes, get to the basket, get you a couple, you know what I'm saying? And then, boom. What are you doing, gang? I ain't gonna lie to you. What if the Spurs do come back from 3-1 game? Like Bron did. What if they pull a Bron, come back 3-1? Ooh. Second team ever to do this in the finals. That'll be nuclear. I don't think they could do that because they're not Bron, but yeah, mainly because they blew the biggest lead. Well, not the biggest lead, but yeah. Well, I guess you could say the biggest lead. They was up 29 points and they ended up coming back. They came back from the biggest deficit in finals history. So yeah, could they possibly do it? Yeah. Do I think they're gonna win game five? Probably, probably. Even though they had this game in a bag, but it's like, come on, bro. Hey man, WRDC World, bro. RDC make great video. I don't know why I just called them RDC World. That's their name, but WRDC, man, they make great videos, bro. W videos, WRDC, bro. What? Nigga, there's no way I just did that whole stream on black screen, bro. What? Oh, that just really pissed me off, bro. Fuck it, bro. W stream, my nigga. I don't even know, man. I don't even know. Whatever, bro.